Hey, it's me, Illinois.
Which state?
Today's
Ohio.
video, I'll show you where we're going.
Hey guys, me Nintendo.
Which? New York.
Why I'm upside down? It's because this video we are going to do an upside
Which
down
of these
combined. We have never done this before. Missouri.
Which?
Go away. There's so much you taxis. We can get Idaho. We can get Wyoming.
Which state
We can
borders
get
Hawaii?
We can get North Dakota. Please be North Dakota. No, Alabama.
Which state? Iowa.
Melanie, I dare you. Don't ever do that.
Which of these states?
Yes, Idaho. Yeah, but if you make me fall, we're not gonna upload this video. Yeah, we say that now. Yeah! We're so lucky. Oh, we can get more seats.
Which state? Tennessee.
I'm afraid that we might fall. Wait, what? Hey, did you
Which
get
state
more
board?
Minecraft
Kentucky.
sets of Legos? Yep.
Which state?
It's
Alaska.
only Indiana. I'm going to the lake. What lake?
Which Alabama?
It's Harrodsburg. You are going to Harrodsburg. You're going to
Which-
Harrodsburg, not in Pennsylvania, in Kentucky. Oh, I keep it down.
Which state borders Kentucky?
Louisiana. Now, yeah.
Which New Hampshire?
Oh no, we don't need you. Just why do we get Wyoming?
Which
or
state
one of
border?
these
Hawaii.
Dakotas? Well, probably North Dakota's the safest one we can get. Because
Which
North Dakota,
California?
It will fail. And there's a chance they get on it and go right.
Which state border Alabama?
Anyways, sorry,
Which of these states?
not gonna be here. Well, not yet. And we
Which
don't
of
need
these
the
states?
Mississippi River question. We don't need any of those states. Mexico, Arizona, you can't come. Bye bye.
Which Minnesota?
Hey, Medina, I just realized something.
Which
Since you
state?
were the
Mississippi.
first one here, I was the second. You know what that means? Oh, let me guess. First is the worst, second is the best. How did you know? Because you always
Which
say
state?
that.
Wisconsin. I am Florida and I border the Gulf of Mexico.
It's gonna be Wyoming.
Which
or the
Illinois?
one with the- Oh, poop! Oh, poop! No! Never mind. Looks like no one's the drive.
Which state borders Washington?
Go left. Ah! We have an even bigger consequence.
Which?
Maybe it's going nowhere.
Which Alabama?
Just standing. I think it's going left. Maybe.
Which state
not.
border Rhode
If
Island?
only if we got Eliska, he would have been great to get him.
Which state
Right
borders
here.
Hawaii?
Yeah, baby. We got queso.
Which
Don't
state
tell me
Washington?
queso again. Oh no, my God, even worse. Ah!
Which state Georgia?
No, we're gonna stay forever. We're gonna ruin your. Wait, no.
Which of these-
You can stay. But whatever you do not let any other consequences happen again. And you're the one.
Which
well,
state
you don't
Missouri?
count. Guess you can be here. No, Tennessee. You don't even think
Which
about
state
getting
Arkansas?
there. You're gonna get more consequences. Never mind.
Which of these?
I just got over you. I guess that's a good thing. Oh no, I'm gonna get poop on me. Ew!
Which state South Carolina?
Spotted on me. That's disgusting. That's a ah!
Which of these states?
Why is Hawaii here? We just made her.
Which state border Maryland?
Hawaii will not count in this combined, so forget about it.
Which
Arizona
Texas?
and Wyoming are going away. Okay, Wyoming. Next time you come, better not fail.
Which Missouri?
This is actually the hardest thing. Oh my gosh! Briscoe wouldn't.
Which of these states?
We would have gone. Well, Nevada borders me, so yeah.
Which of?
Good. Yeah. answer.
Which of these-
Avoid them. We don't need to worry about them because they're about to fall.
Which of the
Yay, now we can get quicker questions. I'm sorry, cannot think up. Womp womp. Womp womp, little bro.
which state
Hey,
Virginia?
Why did you start saying that?
Which state Kentucky?
No kissy, no kissy. Thank goodness.
Which state Louisiana?
Kissy. That is a garbage.
California, wait, no!
Which
Yeah, we don't need states that borders on Mexico. Or
Which Illinois?
have the source then. Besides West Virginia, there's also a way South Carolina.
Which New York?
Why don't you get South Dakota for that question?
Which
or
of these-
just get North Dakota? That would have been better. Yeah, the South Dakota could have a chance.
Which
to make
state
it.
border
No, Hawaii
Wisconsin?
got lies on there. We don't have that. We don't have a chance.
Which state
But-
border Michigan?
That would. That's impossible.
Which state border California?
No, it's not. It's in Maryland. Guys, get us North Dakota right now.
Which state border Mississippi?
Not Minnesota. You are. We came here too many times.
Which of these states?
Good things. Oh no! We don't need that question. Unless we get North Dakota, we can get Minnesota. We just think that.
Which state Massachusetts?
But show me, Steve. We don't need to show me.
Which state border Washington?
Missouri, you can't tell yourself to show me state. We already know who you are.
Which state border Tennessee?
Arizona. Arizona. It's too bad you can't come.
Which of these states?
Hawaii, what do you make of this? I don't know. Hey, we already have Idaho.
Which of these sta-
Get Idaho twice. It's crazy. And how we starting on the west coast.
Which state border
Yeah,
Minnesota?
'cause I remember. Well, yeah. Hey, Idaho. Remember when I used to...
Which state Maine?
I forgot. I remember when you were in Kansas.
Which state border Indiana?
A bunch of days fall down. You will down because I'm not
Which
sure
state
why. But
Ohio?
you fell down because South Carolina didn't like it.
Which state Maryland?
Yeah, I remember that. Wait, what? But you weren't even there.
Which of the
Hey, I'll tell you something. What? Is it crazy on how Explosion
Which of-
14 and 15 were released on the same day? I know! Hey, we don't need West Virginia. Yeah, that's cool.
Which state border Missouri?
Oh. Sorry, I acted kind of cool.
Which state
Yeah.
Texas?
Ooh, so cool. But wait, there's a problem. We don't even know where you go. Let's just
Which of these states?
sail. Yeah,
Let's go, baby! And best part, look!
yeah.
I guess I'm the one with the
Which
hairy
state
chest.
border Arkansas?
It's gonna be the one with the polka dot dress, because that's what fourth is.
Which state Alabama?
I believe North Dakota is the polka dot dress one.
Which state Alaska?
Let's get. Oh wait, we can get Minnesota and
Which
Iowa.
state border Delaware?
Yes, both of them. Let's. And oh wait, we can get Nebraska. Yeah.
Which North
yay,
Carolina?
states. No Kansas. You can't come.
Which state Texas?
Wait. Yes, North Dakota. Yay! Now we have a chance. 3, 2, 1.
Which state Mississippi?
Yeah, baby, we got North Dakota. Bang, Utah. Yes, Utah.
Which of these-
combine on Idaho? Yes, shoo away, shoo away.
Which state border Georgia?
Yeah, baby. Oh, forgot.
Which
Is
of-
it Alaska? Two? I think it is. Yeah, we can get Arizona. Ooh,
Which of the-
this was in Mexico? Arkansas. Go away. Also, this is the first time starting with a state in a combined at both
Which
times.
state Minnesota?
Yeah, I know. Anyways, the beaver state, beaver state. Who's the beaver state? Oh god!
Which of these?
Is it too bad?
Which state borders New York?
Ogan, you saved our lives. Ooh, we're lucky again. The vault's here.
Which state
baby,
borders
California
Michigan?
don't border with being Arizona. Yeah, we didn't fall.
Which state borders Hawaii?
That's a question. We don't need that question.
Which state Alaska?
I'm a state. Wait. Who's the one with Dakota? Just who? Oh, that's not Dakota. And who was this?
Which state border
I
Illinois?
guess I'm the one with the treasure chest. Falota, say goodbye. That's not that bad.
Which state
give that
Indiana?
question for just Minnesota. I remember one time. I remember one time when Minnesota.
Which state New Jersey?
And Minnesota would refuse to combine.
Pine Tree State.
Which of
Tennessee.
which of these states?
We don't need that.
Which of these?
Stop clapping your hands.
Which state border Indiana? Which state border Minnesota? Which of these?
Yeah, let's go, baby. Why you keep saying that?
Which of
And
these?
we already have Montana. And don't call me the stopping spin.
Which of the?
Oh no, kisses.
Which state Rhode Island?
That was close. You almost kissing me.
Which state border New
Hey,
York?
Calato. Calato.
Which of these?
Yeah. Haha. Yeah, we can get dances.
Yeah, we're getting lucky, please.
Please. But it might be in New York.
Oh, got New Mexico.
Which
Hey.
state border Hawaii?
Oh. We just need one more state for the spinning wheel. Oh no, there's a chance that Kissy could come.
Which state Tennessee?
Kisses.
Oh no.
I don't want kisses.
Which state Louisiana?
Oh, it's that color. If only it was like that, that would have been good.
Which state borders Virginia?
Tennessee.
We don't need you.
Which state border Mississippi?
This is our first time doing it in the video. Iowa. I think that's Iowa.
Which state Wisconsin?
Liska. Hey, Liska. I think what should be replaced.
Oh, that's
Which of these states?
Alcatraz. Los Altos prison.
Which state borders Illinois?
They do what?
Which of these states?
Yikes. Yeah, let's go. Arizona's our border. We don't need
Which state border Arkansas?
Okay, we got something on the left. We're gonna be here any second now. Well,
Wyoming.
I heard Wyoming failed to combine.
Which state Alaska?
Yeah. Why did you accept it? There's a. Virginia. Like, Massachusetts. We haven't got Virginia in this video yet. Guys, I was Wisconsin. Nope, we don't need you.
Can we get Minnesota?
Yeah, we haven't even got the state. Would be good. No, it's Kissy. Thank you.
Which state board Minnesota?
Ew! Get this Kissy off of me.
Which state board North Carolina?
Okay, Oklahoma, yes, Oklahoma.
Fine. Yes.
Which Oregon?
Combine. Hey, we can get Texas.
Well, Texas will finish,
Which state
right.
board Michigan?
so we can't get Texas. Womp womp.
Yeah, we can't get Texas.
Which state California?
Texas finish.
Yes, Minnesota. Please, if you don't combine me.
Which of these states